Hello and welcome to Random Acts of Poetry. I've been promising some new work. The last couple of random acts have been from my first publication, self-publication, Away with Angus. And this is my newest pieces. It's difficult for me to come forward with this because there's a rawness to my feelings at the moment, a rawness to decisions and a rawness to my understanding of the world. And we've all been through our own traumas throughout this pandemic, whether you believe in it or not, whatever there is definitely something out there, and it is affecting us all. We've created habits and we form traps for ourselves. And sometimes we run out of inspiration, and sometimes inspiration flows. The thing that a poet needs, and he doesn't even realise it until the poetry stops, is a muse. And it's often been said, there's no such thing as a happy poet. But there are happy poets out there, and happiness is relative. I know about perspective. But I must say that I have found my muse. I have found that little vein of inspiration that's triggering the feelings inside. And they're not good feelings, they're not bad feelings. There's a tightness and an emptiness, but also a hopefulness as well. Because we continue working and we continue our path of progress. So this poem, I've called it The Garden, and there's a very famous book by a writer called Kahlil Gibran called The Prophet, and he also did a second book called The Garden of the Prophet. And this is Kahlil Gibran's study of love and what it means to be a lover. And I guess this is the ultimate topic of the poet. So what is it? What is it that we need to tend? What is it that we need to make sure that we're keeping on top of? What are we gardening? Are we maintaining the wild wood? Are we growing a flower meadow? Or is it just a backyard that needs sweeping? Here's the poem. The garden. The games we play, the words we say, all an aid to distraction. Circumstance and happenstance lead to results never intended. Focus upon what is needed and the act in which you practice. Clear and present mindfulness, keep the garden tended. To measure up and take stock of the mess you leave behind. That is the point of this journey. No footprints, no memories, just the destination. You have arrived.